welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today we are going to be making Mississippi mud cookies. These are delicious, they're chocolatey, they have some additions to it, which is some pecans, chocolate chips, marshmallows. They are so wonderful, easy to make, and you're going to love them. So let's go over the ingredients that we are going to be needing here today. Here we have some butter, which we will be melting, some semi-sweet chocolate chips to melt, and some for the batter. So you'll need two separate bowls of chocolate chips. Here we have some mini marshmallows. You will need mini marshmallows and not the regular large marshmallows. Here we have some flour, salt, baking powder, some pecans, which I will be just roughly chopping, some vanilla extract, sugar, eggs, and some brown sugar. And you will also need 2 cookie sheets lined with some parchment paper, and you will need to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's move on to making our cookies. Okay, so now you want to make sure you have your butter melted, and you also want to melt the large portion of your chocolate chips, which will be going into our batter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in my microwave, and at 30-second intervals, I'm just going to give it a stir because you don't want your chocolate to burn. You can also do this on the stovetop and use the double boiler method. It's up to you, whatever you prefer and whatever you think is easier. So I'm just gonna do that in the microwave, and then I'll meet you right back here as soon as I'm done. Okay, so into our mixing bowl, we are going to add in our brown sugar, our regular white sugar, and our melted butter, and we're going to give it a good mix until our mixture is nice and creamy. Okay, so our mixture looks great, and now I mixed my ingredients here for 2 minutes on medium-high speed. And now we are going to add in our eggs one at a time, mixing after each addition. Okay, so now we will add in our melted chocolate and our vanilla extract and give our mixture another mix. Okay, so now we are ready to add in our dry ingredients, so flour, salt, and baking powder. I'm just going to give them a quick little mix to incorporate them together, and then I will add it into the batter, and we will mix just until it is all combined into our mixture here. Okay, so our batter looks and smells amazing, and now we are ready to add in our chocolate chips and our pecans. Now what I'm going to do is fold in the pecans with the spatula because I don't want to crush them too much into the batter with the machine. So for now I'll add in the chocolate chips, we'll give it a mix, and then I will fold in the pecans, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, so now you're going to take your mini marshmallows and you're going to press a few into the cookie dough. So this is what I like to do here, like this. Make sure you press it into the dough. And that's it. So I'm going to continue on doing this to the rest of my cookies, and we are going to bake these at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for around 10 to 12 minutes. And you want to make sure that you don't over bake them or they'll become really crispy. So to have a nice soft and chewy cookie, you want to make sure you bake it between 10 and 12 minutes. Okay, so my cookies baked for exactly 12 minutes each tray at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I've allowed them to cool here on a cooling rack, so very important before you store them. Make sure they're completely cooled, and they are just wonderful. Now this recipe will give you about 2.5 dozens of cookies. Now I did use the tablespoon scoop. If you do make them larger, of course, it will be less, but that is completely up to you. So now we are definitely ready to try one of these amazing cookies. These cookies are just perfect. They are soft, chewy, chocolatey. They have the texture of the pecans, chocolate chips, and the marshmallows. They are so good. You are going to love them, and really easy to put together. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be in the description box below along with the recipe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.